This is Akasvani, the news read by Prem Sharma. India and Australia have recommitted themselves to empowering the Quad as a partnership for regional and global good. A joint statement issued after the second India-Australia 2+2 ministerial dialogue held in New Delhi on Monday said that both sides committed to continuing to work effectively through diplomacy, defense and development activities. The two sides also condemned terrorism in all its forms and manifestations, including the international movement of terrorists, and agreed to work together to take concerted action. Raksha Mantri Rajnath Singh and External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar held the second India-Australia 2+2 Foreign and Defence Ministerial Dialogue with their Australian counterparts Richard Marles and Penny Wong. The virtual G20 summit is going to be held today under the chairmanship of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Briefing media on the summit G20, Sherpa Amitabh Kant said his will be the second time that the Prime Minister will be hosting the leaders of the G20 in a span of 2.5 months. He said this demonstrates the power of India and the leadership of Mr. Modi at the global level. Mr. Kant said that during the closing session of the New Delhi G20 summit on 10th September, the Prime Minister had announced that India would be hosting a virtual G20 leaders summit prior to the conclusion of G20 presidency. He said the virtual summit will take forward key outcomes of the action points from the New Delhi summit as well as review developments since then. For the Rajasthan Assembly election, just 2 days are left for campaigning, and the star campaigners of all parties have put their full might into the election campaign. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today addressed an election rally in Swagwara in Dungarpur district, attacking the state government of Congress on the issues of corruption and the paper leaks. He said that the paper leak mafia has ruined the future of the youth of the state. Referring to Red Diary, he said that the secrets of dark truth are hidden in the pages of Red Diary. He said the Modi's guarantee outweighs all the false promises of Congress. Mr. Modi said that what Congress could not even think of during its decades of rule, it has achieved in the country in the last 10 years. No one had imagined that 80 crore people of the country would get free ration. Mr. Modi expressed confidence that the people of the state have ensured the farewell of the Congress government and the BJP government will come with full majority. The nationwide outreach initiative Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, initiated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Khunti, Jharkhand on November 15, 2023 for tribal areas, has entered a new phase with its nationwide launch. In Punjab, the yatra commenced from the Punjab Rajbhavan, flagged off by Governor Banwari Lal Purohit. Our correspondent reported the initiation of Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra for Punjab underscores the government's dedication to reaching every citizen and ensuring that the benefits of government schemes reach one and all. The yatra, designed for comprehensive development, aims to extend the benefits of government schemes to all, reflecting the concerted effort towards inclusive development. In a major development, Israel's cabinet has approved a 4-day ceasefire deal with Hamas that would bring a temporary halt in war-torn Gaza. As a part of the deal, Hamas is to free 50 of the roughly 240 hostages it is holding in the Gaza Strip. Israel said it would extend the ceasefire by an additional day for every 10 hostages released. The first release of hostages is expected tomorrow. Israel also agreed to permit additional fuel and large amounts of humanitarian aid into Gaza. Earlier, it had blocked fuel and aid supplies to Gaza, fearing it could benefit Hamas, even as the besieged Palestinians face an unprecedented humanitarian crisis. The UN's World Meteorological Organization has reported that abundance of climate-heating gases in the atmosphere reached record highs in 2022. The WMO report also found that the heating effect of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere rose by 50% between 1990 and 2022. The trend is largely driven by burning of fossil fuels. It said the concentration of carbon dioxide is now 50% higher than before the start of the Industrial Revolution. According to a report, the concentrations of the two other key greenhouse gases, methane and nitrous oxide, also grew. The WMA published its report ahead of the UN's COP28 climate summit, which begins on 30th November. That's all in the News Bulletin. Namaskar.